You're 35,000 feet in the air, trapped inside a giant flying soda can, when suddenly, ding! Wait, what? We can barely get Wi-Fi at Starbucks sometimes. And yet somehow, this flying metal tube is giving you internet? Airplane Wi-Fi is basically black magic, powered by satellites, physics, and a little bit of suffering. So how does it actually work? Let's find out. On the ground, Wi-Fi is easy. A cable runs to your house, then to your router, and finally to Netflix. Done. But on a plane, no cables, no towers nearby, and the whole thing's moving at almost the speed of Fast and Furious 9. Think about it. Your house Wi-Fi complains if you move 10 feet into the bathroom. Now imagine asking it to keep up with an airplane yeeting itself across the sky at 900 kilometers an hour. Sounds impossible, right? But engineers figured it out. The first trick is called air-to-ground connectivity. Think of it like your phone connecting to cell towers, except the airplane has antennas on its belly that connect directly to towers on the ground. It's kind of like Spider-Man swinging from building to building, except instead of webs, it's data hopping tower to tower. Pretty clever, until you're over the ocean. Then, Thanos snap, connection gone. That's when things get cooler. Satellites. Planes have these bubble-looking domes on top, like R2-D2 got stuck to the roof. Inside, a dish locks onto satellites orbiting Earth. Here's the signal journey. Your phone sends data to the plane beams it up to a satellite, the satellite relays it down to a ground station, the ground station connects it to the internet, and then the whole process reverses to come back to you. That's a round trip of tens of thousands of kilometers, which is why airplane Wi-Fi sometimes feels slower than your grandma trying to send a text with one finger. It's not bad engineering, it's just space. Old airplane Wi-Fi? Absolute trash. It was so bad, it made you nostalgic for the buffering wheel on YouTube back in 2009. But now, things are changing. Instead of using satellites 36,000 kilometers away, companies like Starlink are putting thousands of satellites just 550 kilometers up. That's like moving your internet from Mount Everest distance to a quick Uber ride. Translation: faster speeds, less lag. Soon, you might actually binge watch an entire Netflix season before the plane lands. Of course, there's the catch. Airplane Wi-Fi is shared. So if one guy on board is downloading all of Mr. Beast's videos in 4K, the rest of you stuck watching TikTok's buffer like it's 2012. And pointing a satellite dish from a moving plane? Not easy. The antenna has to track a satellite in real time while the plane's bouncing around like a Michael Bay action scene. It's basically trying to play darts during an earthquake. So the next time you're 10 kilometers above Earth, and your WhatsApp message actually goes through, remember this. That tiny miracle involves antennas on the plane, satellites orbiting overhead, and a relay race of signals moving at the speed of light. Airplane Wi-Fi isn't just Wi-Fi, it's Wi-Fly. And if it's still too slow, well, just tell people you totally wanted to read a book instead.